life stories are made up of lots of change.
The inspiration for me of working on this show comes very much from my affinity for music, and on every show that I direct, I create a playlist for myself that I listen to often to kind of set a tone or a mood. But in this instance, because the musical is set in a record store and is about people's connection to music, it's sort of like a one-to-one correspondence. So that's a huge part of the joy of this, is really allowing music to evoke big emotions. I think Empire Records is about being young and being confused about who you are, and the sort of joy and revelation that comes when you find your tribe, when you find your community, and by extension, therefore, find yourself and are able to sort of stand in your own shoes. I think that music is such a useful tool in that process of self-discovery. When you're young and you're trying to figure out who you are, and you hear a band that you really love for the first time who are singing about experiences that you thought you were the only person in the world who had, it becomes incredibly empowering in that process of self-definition. So I think that's really what the musical is about, and I think that hopefully the passion and joy of music and for music that these characters exhibit is something that will be recognizable to any audience member. When an audience comes to see this show, I think that they're going to hopefully be very delighted by the enormous talent of the cast that we've assembled. We are just in the middle of day 2 of rehearsals, and they're already sounding extraordinary. And I hope that they will be blown away by the real brilliance of the songwriting, like how good these songs are. Each one of them you could hear on the radio and think that they're a hit. We call this musical our joy bomb because I hope it creates a real sense of joy in the audience watching these kids try to figure out who they are and failing but then succeeding at that pursuit.